Welcome to the Voice of Texas Veterans, a production of Texas Veterans Commission, speaking up for Texas veterans since 1927.
As America celebrates its 250th birthday in 2026, we take time to honor the men and women whose service has protected the nation's freedom from the very beginning. Here in Texas, that commitment to veterans has a long history too. Since 1927, the Texas Veterans Commission has been helping Texas veterans, their families, and survivors connect with the benefits and services they've earned. Thank you for joining us. I'm Julia Garner, Communications and Outreach at Texas Veterans Commission. So what exactly does the Texas Veterans Commission do? Our website, tvc.texas.gov, has all the details. But over the next few minutes, I'll introduce you to our free services. Our busiest department is claims. We have claims benefits advisors who urge veterans to please consider filing a disability claim. Even if you were turned down years ago and you believe it was unjustified, talk with a TVC claims benefits advisor. Army veteran Reggie Lewis is one of our award-winning advisors. He knows the importance of not giving up on that claim.
I had one veteran. He was trying to get his claims processed for years. He's a Vietnam veteran. On his 214, wasn't stating that he was in Vietnam, but he had some awards and other documentation showing he was in Vietnam. Sent him to the VA, he ended up getting service-connected after trying for like 4 or 5 years. The main thing is making an appointment with one of us at TVC Claims. And so we can walk them through it and make the process that much easier. It can either be an in-person appointment or a phone appointment.
tvc.texas.gov, click on Claims. Claims benefits advisors are located in VA hospitals and clinics across the state. So are healthcare advocates. Advocates help veterans navigate the VA medical care system. Janet Franco is one of our healthcare advocates. So is everybody entitled to enroll in VA medical care?
No, sadly, they have to be eligible, and that's what the health benefit advisor does. They check their eligibility. They can come to me, and I have the enrollment forms that I can help them fill out and also make them an appointment or walk them over to the healthcare benefit advisor that does the enrollment. They should enroll, receive their healthcare benefits, and then also apply for their disability benefits because they've earned that. It's good for them to enroll in the VA, get all their paperwork in order, let their families know what paperwork is involved in anything, because then they'll need it for burial services, and then the spouse will need it for survivor benefits as well.
tvc.texas.gov, click on Healthcare Advocacy. Transitioning service members, veterans, you ready to make the civilian job search? Some of our employment counselors are located on military installations. Others are in workforce centers, also called American Job Centers. Veterans create a Work in Texas account. Once deemed eligible, you'll meet with a veteran career advisor like Keith Callens, who encourages veterans to take the first step.
My recommendation is always go to your closest American Job Center. They have so many key resources in that center. We can actually sit down with them and do an initial consultation to see what it is that they need from us. Once they have completed that initial assessment, we can determine if they need to be placed on what is called an employment plan, the goals that they would need to establish in order for us to get them job ready. Reviewing labor market statistics just to make sure they are fully aware of the careers and occupations that they are pursuing, if they have those skills and abilities needed for that, as well as be familiar with the job details of what the employer is actually looking for. Then we will basically give them an understanding with tailoring their resumes. That resume is what's speaking for that particular veteran in their absence to get them closer to the interviews. And then after that is complete, let's do a mock interview with you, okay? So I'm going to ask you some general questions that might be asked throughout your interview. And then once we've tagged each one of those things, do you consider yourself job ready? Do you think that you'd be able to handle all of this by yourself with limited assistance from us?
We also have family career advisors to help veteran spouses and dependents find jobs. Veteran career advisors are just one part of our employment team. Our veteran employer liaisons work directly with businesses to promote the hiring of qualified veterans. Maybe you want to start your own business and don't know where to begin. We have veteran business consultants in our entrepreneur program who can help with that. Army veteran Sean Patterson now owns Syntex Inspection Services. He celebrated 1 year in business in 2025, and he appreciates the guidance TVC offered.
So you were one of the first places I went to when starting my business, and you provided a lot of helpful resources. got that veteran verification letter, which allows us to not have to pay franchise tax. I'll take any breaks I can get there. The VOP logo, we've really highlighted that. We're a veteran-owned and operated company. We even have that written on our logo, and we really take a highlight on taking care of veterans. You've supported us. I've found that the whole team there has just been really great to work with.
tvc.texas.gov. Click on Entrepreneur. Maybe education is in your future. We have answers about the GI Education Bill and important information about the Hazelwood Education Act that benefits up to 150 hours of tuition exemption, including most fee charges, at public institutions of higher education in Texas. This benefit is available to veterans who entered the service in Texas or designated Texas as their home of record. All of the eligibility requirements are listed on the website tvc.texas.gov. Just click on Education. We know women veterans are entitled to the same benefits that males get, but some women veterans don't know that fact. Our Women Veterans Program is working to change that perception and connect women veterans with their benefits. Women Veterans Program Director and Army veteran Dr. Crystal Matthews can tell us about that.
So our first duty of the state is to provide assistance to Texas women veterans. And so whatever that need is, we assist, whether it's referring her to one of our internal programs or departments or referring out to one of our community partners or veteran service organizations. We do a lot of advocacy on behalf of women veterans, obviously honor and recognition, and then educating women veterans on their benefits and services they've earned through their military service.
Of course, veterans' mental health always top of the mind. We have peer service coordinators located in mental health authorities across the state. Our Veterans Mental Health Department also features justice-involved veterans claims benefits advisors. Greg Holland can help incarcerated veterans sort out what to do with those disability payments.
A lot of the times when the veterans become incarcerated right off the bat, they don't know what's going to happen to their VA benefits. If it's their first time, second time, third time, and they weren't picked up on a warrant, then really nothing's going to happen to their VA benefits until the 61st day following conviction or sentencing for a felony. That's some good news that I bring to them. And sometimes they sit in county jail for years. So they will still get paid. And that's the good news I can bring to them. Some cases, their families still need to eat and survive. I bring them information and then I let them decide.
Once a veteran has been incarcerated after conviction on that 61st day, the VA will reduce the amount of the compensation, but the rest of the money can go to the veteran's family, spouse, dependent, or dependent parent, but they've got to file a claim.
A lot of people don't know about the VA's apportionment program. It's one claim form. It's a VA form 21-0788, and I'll also assist them with filling that out. TVC is here to help them and walk them through that entire process. And that's what makes this agency stand head and shoulders above any other service organization, in my opinion.
All Texas Veterans Commission services are free and are listed on the website tvc.texas.gov. Fill out a contact form. We'll get in touch with you. Oh, and don't let me forget about the Grants for Veteran Service Department, which manages all grant-related activities with the Texas Veterans Commission. The Fund for Veterans Assistance grants are used to provide direct services to veterans, financial situations, skills training, and job seeking, pro bono legal services, home repair and modification too. The Texas Veterans and Family Alliance Grant Program expands availability and enhances delivery of mental health services and treatment for veterans and family members. And then there's the Highly Rural Transportation Grant, which provides transportation programs in counties with fewer than 7 people per square mile, taking veterans to the VA or VA-authorized healthcare facilities. Visit our website. Find out what TVC can do for you. tvc.texas.gov, or call the info line 1-800-252-VETS. That's 1-800-252-VETS. Texas Veterans Commission is also on Facebook, LinkedIn, X, and Instagram. Send us a message, ask a question, we'll get in touch with you. I'm Julia Connor. Thank you for listening to The Voice of Texas Veterans, a production of Texas Veterans Commission. Helping veterans starts here.